one. How about this? I mean, this putt is unbelievable. Look at this freaking putt. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Caitlin Clark's got real talent, folks. Oh, there's the girls right there. What y'all drinking? What y'all young ladies drinking? Yeah, what's in the cups? Is it coffee?
Okay, get ready, because we're making the turn at this Wednesday Pro-Am, and that's Caitlin Clark on the 10th hole. You just saw that swing, right? That's not a basketball player just messing around on a golf course. That's someone who's been putting in serious work. And here's the thing, nobody's talking about, while everyone's fixated on Caitlin's viral putt, there's a way bigger story unfolding right now. What happened at this Pro-Am just totally changed everything about her off-season plans. I'm talking about a potential career shift that could actually make her more money than basketball. But hold up, because Sophie Cunningham just created the most chaotic moment of the entire tournament, and trust me, when you see what actually happened with that spectator, yeah, we absolutely need to talk about it.
Sophie Cunningham hits a spectator, and several other guys fall down as well. They all tried to fall down so they could get a squeeze from Sophie. So this is Lexi Hull right here, all right? And there we go. Yeah, that was the ball that was sputtering right down through there. Caitlin Clark's laughing.
Did you catch that reaction? That's pure shock. Because this putt went so unbelievably viral that it literally changed the trajectory of Caitlin's entire year. And I'm about to show you exactly how someone way bigger in the golf world, no, not Dude Perfect, actually reached out within hours. We're talking about an invitation that comes with millions of views attached. But here's the kicker, when I checked the numbers on this opportunity, my jaw actually dropped. Seriously. I had to refresh the page 3 times because I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. Most people think Caitlin's just having a little fun between basketball seasons, watching these clips and going, oh, that's cute, she can golf too? But they're completely missing what's really happening here. This isn't just a hobby anymore, the evidence is right in front of us, and once you see the mind-blowing numbers I'm about to show you, you'll understand why Caitlin might actually have to consider this seriously.
Practice swing right there.
Let's go.
No, oh no.
You got it, girl.
Happy Gilmore.
Throws her hands up like she hit a home run. That's really good. Oh, there's the ball. Did she actually hit somebody? Look at this guy. That guy fell like,
So that's Lexi Hall and Sophie Cunningham caddying for Caitlin right there, rocking their Indiana Fever gear. On the surface, it just looks like teammates supporting each other at a fun celebrity event. But watch what Sophie's about to do, because this moment reveals something way deeper about the dynamic between these players. Here's what you absolutely need to understand about these Pro-Am tournaments. They're not just random golf outings. Oh no, they're massive networking opportunities where athletes build their personal brands outside their primary sport. Now Caitlin, she showed up looking like an actual professional golfer, full Nike gear, proper equipment, the whole setup. That's totally intentional. That's someone who understands exactly what she's building here. Meanwhile, Sophie's bringing a completely different energy to this event. And what happens next is going to show you exactly why these two players have such wildly different approaches to everything they do. It's getting real. Okay, so Sophie's practicing her swing here, and you can already see this is heading somewhere wild, but before we get to the absolute chaos she's about to create, let me connect the dots on something huge, because while Sophie's out here creating content through pure chaos, Caitlin's building something completely different, and the contrast between these two approaches is actually fascinating when you break down the psychology behind it. Sophie's the character, she's the personality who thrives on unpredictable moments and viral chaos. That's her brand, but Caitlin's operating on a different level entirely. She's showing up with precision, with preparation, with this incredibly calculated approach to everything she does. And here's precisely why that matters. What's about to happen with Sophie is going to make everyone laugh and get millions of views, but what Caitlin just did with that putt, that's about to open doors that most WNBA players never even knew existed.
dude's trying to get hooked. Look at this guy. Look at it. Man down. Man down.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay, so she did actually hit this cat.
Okay, and this This is literally the best camera moment for Sophie.
Golf Invitational that he does. He has officially put it out there right here. The first official invite for the 2026 Internet Invitational invite. And I was like, okay, so I brought this up right here. 48 creators, more than $1 million on the line. The Internet Invitational starts Monday, October 26th. So he's...
Wait, hold up. Did she actually hit someone? Because what happens next is absolute gold. Seriously, watch this guy's reaction. Watch how everyone around him responds. This is where it gets really interesting because there's a huge debate happening in the comments right now about whether the spectator actually got hit or if he's just trying to get super close to Sophie. And honestly, the evidence suggests something pretty hilarious. But here's what everyone's missing while they're so focused on this moment. This entire event just demonstrated something massive about women's basketball players and their marketability outside the sport. You've got Caitlin Clark drawing crowds that rival actual LPGA pros. You've got Sophie creating viral moments that explode across every single social media platform. And you've got Lexi Hull right there in the mix. All of them are building their brands in ways that previous generations of women's basketball players never ever could. The WNBA season just ended, and these players aren't taking a break. They're capitalizing on momentum. They're staying right in front of audiences, and what I'm about to show you proves that this strategy is working way better than anyone expected. That's good. That's really good. So because of that viral putt we all saw, look at that. Multiple guys falling down. Everyone's trying to get their moment with Sophie, and she's handling it perfectly, walking over, making sure everyone's okay, creating this genuine connection with fans. That's smart. That's someone who understands that these interactions become stories people tell for years. But now, I absolutely need to show you what happened after Caitlin's putt went viral, because a major golf content creator saw that clip and made a move that could completely change her trajectory. I'm talking about an invitation to an event that gets absolutely insane viewership numbers.
I came over here to see the views on this joker. What? 2.1 million views in 2 days. 2.8 million views 6 days ago. 9 days ago. 3.3 million views. 4.4 million views 13 days ago. 5.9 million views 2 weeks ago. What? What? That's not even including any kind of shorts or anything. So, I mean, I don't know. Caitlin.
Peace. No, wait. It's actually Bryson DeChambeau who runs this thing. He's got this wild golf invitational that he does every year. And guess what? He just sent out the first official invite for 2026, and he sent it straight to Caitlin Clark. We're talking 28 creators, more than $1 million on the line, starting October 2026. Now you might be thinking, okay, that's cool. Nice opportunity for Caitlin to have some fun, but you're not getting it yet. You're not seeing what I saw when I checked this channel, because the numbers I'm about to show you are going to completely reframe how you think about this entire opportunity. We are not talking about a fun side project here. We are talking about a platform that could actually rival her basketball exposure.
Caitlin Clark showing up. She takes golf serious. I mean, she looks like a professional golfer. She really does. She got all the appropriate gear on, the Nike gear, all of it. That's very cool. That is very cool. Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hull adds a little something extra, right, to the festivities.
Listen to these numbers. 2.1 million views in just 2 days. 2.8 million views 6 days ago. 3.3 million views. 4.4 million views 13 days ago, and a whopping 5.9 million views 2 weeks ago. And that's not even including shorts or any other content. We are talking about 16 million views in the course of 2 weeks on this one channel. Let me put this in perspective for you, because this is where it gets absolutely wild during the WNBA season. When Caitlin Clark was playing and breaking viewership records, this channel's 2-week performance would equal about 4 months worth of views for a typical sports channel. 4 months compressed into 2 weeks. That's the kind of audience Bryson DeChambeau is offering her access to. And here's what makes this even more interesting. Golf content on YouTube performs totally differently than basketball content. The audience retention is incredibly high, the demographic skews toward people with more disposable income, and the sponsorship opportunities are absolutely massive. Plus, Caitlin just proved she's not just competent at golf, she's genuinely skilled enough to create viral moments that can compete with professional golfers. So now you've really got to ask yourself, if you're Caitlin Clark and you just finished a grueling WNBA season where you transformed the league's visibility but also dealt with constant physical play and intense media scrutiny, and someone offers you a chance to compete in a high-paying golf event that gets 16 million views in 2 weeks, how seriously do you consider that?
It seems like whatever Caitlin Clark puts her mind to do, she can accomplish about anything, at least when it comes to two things, golfing and basketball. I mean, she's a natural athlete, let's be honest. And today was the Annika Pro-Am.
Bravo, ladies. Just look at her walking down to the 18th hole. Full professional setup, wind blowing 14 miles an hour out of the northeast on a beautiful sunny day, and she is completely in her element. This isn't someone pretending to be a golfer for a celebrity event. This is someone who's truly put in real hours developing this skill. And here's what that tells us about Caitlin's mindset. She doesn't do anything halfway. When she commits to something, she goes all in. We saw it with basketball. She transformed her game at every level, from high school to college to the WNBA. Now she's applying that same relentless mentality to golf, and the results are absolutely speaking for themselves. But there's a bigger pattern here that most people are missing. Caitlin's building a multi-sport brand in a way that we haven't really seen from women's basketball players before. She's not just a basketball player who also golfs. She's becoming an athlete who excels at multiple things. And that distinction matters because it opens up massive endorsement opportunities, media opportunities, and career longevity that extends way beyond her playing years in basketball. Think about it. Golf is a sport you can play professionally into your 40s, 50s, even 60s at certain levels. In basketball, your body breaks down. Most players are done by their mid-30s. So what Caitlin's doing right now, whether she's consciously thinking about it this way or not, is building an insurance policy for her future. She's creating options, and given how smart she's been about every other aspect of her career, Caitlin's mind, believe it or not, she knows exactly what she's doing.
Right there, what y'all drinking? What y'all young ladies drinking? Yeah, what's in the cups? Is it coffee? It's coffee, okay. Irish cream in there? Just wondering.
Whatever Caitlin Clark puts her mind to, she can accomplish. That's not just hype, that's a pattern we've seen play out over and over again. And now we're watching it happen in real time with golf. But let's talk about the elephant in the room that nobody really wants to address directly. The WNBA simply doesn't pay most players enough to live comfortably year-round in major cities. Even with Caitlin's rookie contract and endorsements, she's making a fraction of what male athletes with similar impact make. So when an opportunity like this Golf Invitational comes along, with $1 million on the line and exposure to 16 million views, that's not just fun and games, that's potentially serious income from a single event. And here's where it gets even more interesting. The golf world is actively trying to expand its audience and bring in younger viewers. They're looking for personalities who can bridge the gap between traditional golf fans and the social media generation. Caitlin Clark is literally the perfect person for that role. She's got the skill level to be taken seriously, the competitive drive to make it compelling, and the existing fan base to bring millions of eyeballs to any event she participates in. So when Bryson DeChambeau extends that invitation, he's not doing her a favor. This is a mutually beneficial relationship where both sides absolutely win. Caitlin gets access to a massive platform and serious prize money. Bryson gets the most talked about athlete in women's sports, bringing her audience to his event. And golf as a whole gets to tap into the incredible fan base that Caitlin built during her record-breaking college and WNBA career.
See if you're still subscribed. That's the other thing. YouTube has been unsubscribing people that actively watch channels across all of YouTube. I've got creators DMing me. 2 of them DM me today. Like, what the bleep is happening here? We don't know. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.
Look at what they're drinking. Coffee. Just coffee. And that's actually perfect for what I'm about to explain, because this whole event is about image and brand building, and Caitlin's playing it perfectly. She showed up looking professional. She performed at a high level. She created viral moments through pure skill, not chaos. And now she's got opportunities coming in that extend way, way beyond basketball. Meanwhile, Sophie's creating a different kind of value through personality and entertainment. Both approaches work. Both have their place, but they lead to very different types of opportunities. And here's what you really need to understand about the current moment in women's sports. We're in this unprecedented window where women athletes are finally getting the platform and attention they deserve, but the infrastructure to actually monetize that attention is still being built. So the athletes who figure out how to maximize their value right now through social media, through cross-sport opportunities, through building personal brands that extend beyond their primary sport, those are the ones who are going to set themselves up for long-term success. Caitlin's doing exactly that. She's not waiting for the system to catch up. She's creating her own opportunities, and this golf situation is a perfect example of how that strategy plays out in real time. Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you tune in next time. So here's the final piece of this puzzle that ties everything together. The host mentions that YouTube has apparently been unsubscribing people from channels they actively watch, and creators are freaking out about it. And you know what that means? The platform is getting even more competitive. It's getting harder to maintain an audience, which makes Caitlin's ability to generate viral moments across multiple sports even more valuable. Because in a world where attention is the ultimate currency, and platforms are constantly changing their algorithms, being able to create genuine skill-based viral moments is worth its weight in gold. Caitlin's not relying on manufactured drama or controversy. She's creating moments that people genuinely want to watch and share because they're simply impressive. That putt she hit, that wasn't luck. That was skill she developed through hours of practice. And when millions of people watch that clip, they're not just seeing a basketball player mess around on a golf course. They're seeing someone who's legitimately good at multiple sports, someone who's worth paying attention to, regardless of what she's doing. And that's the real story here. Not just that Caitlin played in a Pro-Am tournament, not just that Sophie hit a spectator with a golf ball, but that we're watching women athletes build multi-dimensional brands that give them power and options that previous generations never had. We're watching them create their own opportunities instead of waiting for someone to give them permission. The golf invitation from Bryson DeChambeau isn't just about one event in 2026. It's evidence that the doors she's opening, by being excellent at multiple things, are leading to opportunities that most people never even considered possible for WNBA players. So what happens next? Does Caitlin accept the invitation and compete in the Golf Invitational? Does she continue developing her golf game to the point where she could actually compete at higher levels? Or does she use this moment as leverage to create even bigger opportunities that we haven't even thought of yet? Whatever she decides, one thing's crystal clear: she's not just playing the game, she's changing the rules entirely. The system's changing. The question is whether everyone else can keep up. Drop your thoughts below. Is this the future of women?